It's Blob. Today we are going to be looking at bread stapled to trees. Um, I feel like that's enough said. We are genuinely just looking at bread stapled to trees. So let's get on with it. Now look, it's a bread tree spotted in Honduras. Uh, there, those are staples, and that bread is in fact stapled to a tree. For what reason, I shall never know. I do not understand why humans are strange sometimes. As your friendly local cryptid, I can tell you that I have a limited understanding of humans despite being on this planet for nearly 27 years at this point. So I do not understand this, but it is in fact a piece of bread stapled to a tree, and there's something about it that's just a little bit funny to me. It's a chocolate croissant apology. Um, what a waste, honestly. I love me a good chocolate croissant, and that to me just seems like a waste of a perfectly good chocolate croissant. And I wouldn't say I'm a particularly overly offended person, but I feel like I'm irrationally offended by this. Why would you waste such a delectable sweet treat? The night stapler. I feel like this one is just right up my alley. You know, an eerie little forest at night, a kind of surreal piece of bread attached to a tree, stapled to a tree, might I say. And it's just giving, like, it's like, if I put text over this, it's giving, like, surreal meme. I literally blogged this on Tumblr in 2014 with a dumb caption over it. Um, it, I mean, I don't know why I talk so often about my Tumblr reblogging habits in 2014, but this is one of them. Oh no. Uh, I was a strange baby cryptid at the time. And sadly, I did in fact use the Tumblr.hell site. Oh yeah, just trimmed up the tree. Almost forgot the bread. I love this because you can just so blatantly see the staples. It's so ridiculous. And why is that piece of bread just so large? And like that bread is giving, I'm here and I'm in charge of this entire scenario. That is so fun and stupid. Who came up with the idea of stapling bread to trees? I don't know, but I genuinely one day would have loved to meet that person because it's just such a first thing to want to do. Like, you know, when I go outside, you know, on the rare occasion in which I do, um, I don't go, hey, what if I went outside with a bag of bread and went and stapled bread to trees? So every thought of this is absolutely iconic, and I have like no thoughts about it. Like, do you, dude? You know? First ever. I mean, again, I really like the vibe of this. I mean, it's eerie. It's goofy because it's a piece of bread stapled to a tree, but also Like you get this feeling that you shouldn't be there, and it's like a dream that you were supposed to forget, and you're just staring at it. It's like, this is ridiculous. It is a piece of bread stapled to a tree. And you know what? I appreciate that for it. I want that for it, actually. Like, have a good life to that piece of bread in that tree. Um, we love that for them, and I hope they have a happy relationship, I guess. First staple of the year on my first fishing trip of the year. Oh yeah, the southern bread staplers are here, talking about their fishing trips, and they decided to staple the bread to the tree instead of eating it. That is fascinating. You see, when I see a delectable little piece of food, I always think, hey, hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. That's like a little snack. That's a little snack, and I like a little snack. I get hungry, and I want a little snack. Um, I have never once thought, what if I took my little snack and stapled it to a tree? Does anyone sit there and actually think, hello, yes, I have a little snack and I want to staple it to a tree? Is is that what people think about? Is that how humans function? I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. But also I want to know these humans that staple bread to trees. I genuinely would love to meet one and understand why they are not eating their little snack. I didn't know this was a thing. Dog smelled, couldn't see. That bread has had to have been there forever because that thing is stale. That thing, like, bread doesn't crack like that unless it's stale. You could probably staple soft bread without it cracking like that. That that bread was probably inedible when they stapled it to the tree. I think I approve of this one. This is a perfectly adequate thing to do with unedible bread. Gluten-free sourdough on palm tree. This is like if California was a picture. You got the gluten-free sourdough, you got a palm tree. The bread was inedible anyway because it was gluten-free. Trust me, I've had gluten-free bread. It's borderline inedible. It is not necessary. It is not kind. Unless you absolutely need it, don't don't eat the gluten-free bread. It is gross. And I genuinely feel bad for people that genuinely need it because it's just a bit sad, ain't it? It's it always is stale. It's just it just makes me sad that some people need to eat food like that because gluten-free bread is absolutely awful. Oh yeah, the opposite of California bread, white bread in snow. Um, yeah, I mean it is what it is. It's white bread stapled to a tree in the snow. Gotta get a little creative with these settings sometimes. Sometimes they need to be in the snow. Sometimes they need to be in the sun. I don't know, but it is what it is. It is a piece of bread stapled to a tree. Pumpernickel and a pickle on a pine with a vine. And none of that needed to rhyme. This is just the most cursed sandwich I've ever seen in my life. Pumpernickel and pickle Ew. I complained about gluten-free bread. Pumpernickel? That pumpernickel is just a crime. Like a gag-inducing crime. And I have no further thoughts, and I do not want to look at the cursed sandwich anymore. But anyway, I think that's gonna be all for me today. Like the video if you like the video, maybe subscribe. Have a good day or don't. I don't know. I don't know you. Bye.